Yo, what they do, YouTube? It's your man, Wrld, and his own Wrld back here with another banger. If you haven't watched the point guard builds, me rating the point guard builds, go ahead and click that little joint on the top screen that came over. Point guard builds if you want to see that. But in today's video, we are going to be looking and rating these shooting guard builds. I'm gonna be rating them 1 out of 10 based on what I see from the stat. If you're watching this as I drop it, haven't seen no gameplay of the game, I don't know how the game is played, I'm just looking at the stats and giving y'all a rating of what y'all should go into and look at what type of build y'all should be looking at when y'all get on the game. Simple. I'm gonna give y'all top 3 builds in the shooting guard section, and I'm gonna do this video for the small forwards, for the power forwards, and for the centers. I already did the point guards. Make sure you subscribe, like up this video, so more people can see the ratings and what they should be looking after for. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to make the best build possible for your first builds, and these templates will really help you out, especially if you customize them. All right, I kind of know what badges players get, but I don't know every specific thing, so understand where I'm coming from. I'm just using my 2K knowledge and giving y'all a rating on the build. First build, we are going to be looking at Marcus Smart. 6'4", 220, 6'8" wingspan. Marcus Smart has a 86 close shot, 76 driving layup with a 50 driving dunk, 69 midi, 82 three-pointer, 77 pass, 76 ball, 75 speed with ball, 70 interior, 95 perimeter, 83 steal, 50 block, 51 defensive rebound, 80 speed, 83 excel, 75 strength, 72 vert, 95 stamina. He's a lockdown build. 95 perimeter defense with 83 steal is not bad, but he is 6'4", 220. He's not the fastest thing in the world. If you're making a 6'4", you kind of want to be faster, especially for lockdown. You don't need that high close shot. Yeah, I feel like for a template, someone to hit all his threes, you are a shooting guard sometimes. You will be able to bring up the ball sometimes in the fives, also on the threes, twos. You are kind of small, but you do got 70 interior defense. So this build isn't a bad build at all. If you want to just be a spot up lockdown and also bring up the ball up the court, you should know that you can customize your build. You see that button right here? Click, click. Hold on. Click. You can click that and customize it. You can go ahead and drop that close shot. If you don't want to bring up the ball or nothing, drop that pass, that ball handle. But I feel like for a starter lockdown build, this build right here is a 7 out of 10. It does good thing, but it doesn't excel in anything for real except like defense. And I feel like if you're gonna go 6'4", you should have a high steal and be faster. So I'm gonna give it, I give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Next build is Klay Thompson, 6'6", 220, 6'8" wingspan. This build right here is looking kind of crazy. I can't even lie to you. 91 close shot, 75 driving layup, 70 driving dunk, 90 mid-range, 92 3, 77 pass, 76 ball, 75 speed with ball, 71 interior, 87 perimeter defense, 50 steal, 51 block, 60 defensive rebounds, 75 speed, 75 excel, 63 strength, 67 vert, 93 stamina. Or 6'6". Klay Thompson. This build right here is nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This build right here is nasty. Now you can always hit customized build. But for this build right here, if you're just gonna go with this build, hey, I don't blame you. You get that 92 three-pointer with an 87 perimeter. That's all you really need for a Klay Thompson build. You can drop that close shot, maybe put up that drive and dunk, put up the steal. That steal is a little low. Put up the vert, maybe put up the interior defense a little bit more. He is kind of on the slower side, and 6'8", I think that is a lower wingspan too. So that's probably why his steal is lower. He doesn't really have that long of a wingspan, but he has 87 perimeter defense. If you are just gonna go to rec or on the park and you're just gonna spot up and play defense, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can create your shot. You got a 76 ball handle, you can do a little something. You ain't gonna be sitting there spamming dribble moves. You're gonna be playing your role. This is a perfect role player sharpshooter build. For excellent defense for real. You can play twos with this build and just shoot. So I'm gonna get this build a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. This is the LaMelo Ball point guard build for the shooting guards, bro. Like, I gave LaMelo Ball, spoiler alert, I gave LaMelo Ball a 9 out of 10. This Klay Thompson build gets a 9 out of 10 because that 92 three-pointer The 87 perimeter defense. Yes, you are slower, but this is Klay Thompson, bro, and you can always customize it. So it's a 9 out of 10 perfect shooting guard build, bro. Next is a personal favorite, not the player, but the build, and kind of the player, but my personal favorite is Josh Giddey. 6'8", 216, 7-foot wingspan build. We know Josh Giddey is a playmaker, bro. 90 close shot, 91 driving layup, 65 driving dunk, 60 post control, 45 standing dunk, 76 mid-range, 75 3, 95 pass accuracy, 85 ball handle, 77 speed with ball, 50 interior, 71 perimeter defense, 40 steal, 51 block, 55 offensive rebounds, 75 defense, 80 speed, 74 excel, 60 strength, 75 vertical, 93 stamina. Now I look at this build, bro, I can't even lie to you, like this is a slept on build. If you know how to use this build, oh my god, like you can really get crazy with this build, bro. Like I'm not trying to be biased with these builds, bro, but I really like this build because you're 6'8", right? You're kind of heavy, you're 216, you got some strength, you ain't really the fastest, but you still got 74 excel, bro. Your wingspan is in the mid range, in the mid, you know what I'm saying, 7 foot. So his defense ain't really there, but he does have good rebounding, and perimeter defense is okay, interior defense is okay, but that pass accuracy with that driving layup and close shot. Now his shooting is kind of mid, but he's a playmaker, and he's not the fastest thing in the world, but I feel like for a 6'8" build, those physicals for a 6'8" is what, if you're going to customize a 6'8" build, that's where you're going to be at for physicals. Now his block kind of low, interior defense kind of low, and the shooting kind of low, and that driving dunk. But you're not going to be scoring with this build. You're going to be passing. And if you're wide open for 3, you can. If you want to create your shot, you can. And you can also slash with that 91 driving layup. And then if you're on a fast break, you got 65. That's just enough. And then close shot, you get that ball in the low post with that 60 post control, and be able to do a little something, a little hook, a little close shot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to give this build a 7, bro, because of the shooting, the driving dunk, and the defense. It can be better, but it has great physicals for a 6'8". So if you're looking for a 6'8" and you don't know what physicals you want, this is a good template with the ball handle and speed with ball. And then you can customize the finishing, put it up on the shooting, and put up on the defense. You may not want that offensive rebound. You can put that offensive rebound on block or steal or on perimeter defense. You can really like customize this build. I'm gonna give it a 7, even though I personally really like this build, but I'm gonna give it a 7. Next shooting guard build, we got Jaylen Brown, 6'6", 223, 6'11 wingspan. Now, when you first look at this build, that's looking kind of nice. You got an 81 close shot, 87 driving layup, 86 driving dunk with a 72 post control, 89 mid-range, 83, 75 pass, 80 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, 55 interior, 85 perimeter, 71 steal, 60 defensive rebound with 75 speed and excel, 53 strength, 75 vert, and 93 stamp. When you first look at this build, you're liking it, bro. And I like it too. But the only thing about Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown, he's not the fastest thing in the world. He's not fast at all. He doesn't really have that high ball handle. This is a build where you get the ball, do a few dribble moves, and you score. You score in that paint, shoot the midi. You can also hit your open shots. You have great defense for a template build, 85 perimeter with 71 steal and 55 interior with a 60 defensive rebound, being 6'6". That's good enough for the 2s court and the 3s. Got teammates with you. He is slow. He is a little slow, but he can get a bucket, bro. He can get a bucket. This build right here is a bucket getter that can also play defense on the other end. If you're looking for a two-way build that can get a bucket, you don't need all them high stats, but you just want to get a bucket, this is a build for you. So I'm gonna give this build an 8 out of 10. If this build was just a little bit faster and maybe higher steal, okay, I'm gonna give it a 9. But like I said, you can customize it. Make this build a little bit faster, however you want to do it. Make it a little faster and you're going to be good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, 8 out of 10 for Jaylen Brown. Next build is one of my favorite NBA players, Bradley Beal. 6'4", 207, 6'8 wingspan. He has an 87 close shot, 91 driving layup, 81 driving dunk, 60 post control, 90 mid-range, 80 three-pointer. You're seeing a lot of builds with 80 three-pointer, bro. 77 pass, 87 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, 60 perimeter defense, 45 steal, 53 block, 75 speed, 83 excel, 70 vert, 60 strength, 99 stamina. Now this build is an offensive build. He has good ball handle. He can pass a little bit. He can shoot lights out. He's gonna have gold shooting badges. His slashing is pretty good with that close shot and driving layup, and his physicals are okay. This build isn't really all that because I feel like being 6'4", you should have more speed. Now Bradley Beal is obviously not that fast in real life, but for 2K purposes, being 6'4" and a 6'8" wingspan, I would want to have to be faster. And the defense is very mid. Like, yeah, he can go get a bucket, but if you look at the Jaylen Brown, like Jaylen Brown has better defense and better drive and dunk with the same three-pointer and basically same midi too, only one attribute down. But Bradley Beal is a little faster and he can still get a bucket, but Jaylen Brown is also 6'6", you know what I'm saying? So Bradley Beal, I'm gonna have to give this build a 6.5, only because compared to the other shooting guards, it's not really doing it for me, bro. Now if you customize the build, you can get a little jiggy, but I'd rather you customize someone else like Jaylen Brown, Josh Giddey, Klay Thompson, and Marcus Smart. All the other ones, I'd rather you customize. Bradley Beal, if you really like a Bradley Beal, go ahead, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it a, actually, I'm gonna give it a 6, bro. I'm gonna give this build a 6. Next is Austin Reaves. What they call him, like Agent 3 or something? Like, I don't know. 6'5", 197, 6'6" wingspan, 94 close shot, 82 driving layup, 73 driving dunk, 93 mid-range with an 85 three-pointer, 70 pass accuracy, 76 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, 75 perimeter defense. All the other stats are just under, barely hitting 50. 83 speed, 84 excel, 46 strength, 75 vert, 95 stamina. Now this build can really shoot. This build can really shoot like that. And it can get a bucket, but for being 6'5" with only 76 ball handle and 75 speed with ball, like, yeah, he got 84 excel. But if you're gonna have that, I'd rather have like at least an 80 defense and better dunking. That close shot's kind of high. Midi, I mean, if you really want to be a shooter out there, but I'd rather you go with Klay Thompson being 6'6". I'm not really feeling this build, honestly, with y'all, bro. Like, he's lightweight. I think that's a lower wingspan too. He's not that fast for being 6'5". Has no defense. Can't really slash for real. He's gonna be getting out there, baby. But he can shoot. Like, he can shoot. But compared to Klay Thompson, bro, I'm gonna have to get this build. Honestly, truth to God, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna have to give this build a 5. I'm gonna have to give this build a 5, bro. If you're new at 2K, don't make this build, bro. Don't make this build, bro. Like, make a Klay Thompson build. I'd rather you make a Bradley Beal, honestly, over this dude. At least Bradley Beal has better ball handle and better slashing. But this build right here, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's not doing it for me, bro. Like, yeah, the 85 3 is cool, but if you want that high three-pointer, go ahead and customize Klay Thompson and be taller. But he does have a little bit more speed, so. But I think 6'6", you can get that same speed. So go ahead and customize those builds, bro. This build right here is a, what, I give it a 5. Next is Anthony Edwards. 6'4", 225, 6'9" wingspan. 75 close shot, 85 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, 40 standing dunk, 60 post control, 76 midi, 83 pointer, another 83 pointer, 75 pass accuracy, 85 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, 71 perimeter, 60 steal, 62 defensive rebound, 82 speed, 80 excel, 51 strength, 82 vert, 93 stamina. This build right here is a dunker. Is a build that can go get him a bucket. This is a bucket getter build. Like a 90 driving dunk, you'll be able to get posterizer, precision dunker. Layup is good. You can hit your open shots. You can dribble. You're kind of fast, but you are 6'4", so you are a little bit shorter. Your defense, you got a 62 rebound, 71 perimeter defense, but you are 225, 60 steal. Not bad. If you have sticks, 60 steal is good. But this build is really good, bro. Like, Compared to Austin Reaves, Jaylen Brown, like Bradley Beal, like I'd rather choose this over Bradley Beal. This build's really good to go get a bucket and you can jump. Now he is a little slow for being 6'4". Like I said, you can customize your builds to maybe get a little bit more defense or speed. Hey man, if you want a bucket getter shooting guard like an Anthony Edwards, bro, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 0.5. I'm gonna give this build an 8. The only thing that it's lacking is the speed. It's an 8. It's an 8, bro. For a template build, obviously 6'4", you go high on ball handle and all that. But for a template build and you got decent defense for being 6'4", like it's decent. Like it's below average, but like you got steal and you got the rebound, bro. So I'm gonna give it an 8, bro. You got the 90 driving dunk on an 83-pointer build with an 85 ball hand. Like that's all you need for a point guard build, for real. Like if you got stick, that defense is nothing. I just wish it had more speed and more perimeter, but hey, you can work with this. So it's an 8 out of 10. We got Lavine here in the flesh. We got 6'5", 200 pounds, 6'8" wingspan. Build with a 81 close shot, 85 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, 80 mid-range, 83-pointer. There goes the 83-pointer again. 77 pass accuracy, 84 ball handle, 80 speed, 50 interior defense, 64 perimeter, 45 steal, 81 speed, 80 excel, 85 vert, 45 strength, 97 stamina. This build is close to the Anthony Edwards, but he is taller, 1 or 2 ticks slower, lesser defense, but he has interior defense. He is lighter, so he has higher vert and a higher midi, and he has a couple more passing, but the Anthony Edwards has better defense, but this build has interior. So for a 6'5", being as slow and he can dunk, this build is actually pretty nice. If you customize it just like the Anthony Edwards, bro, it's almost the same as Anthony Edwards for real, and he has a higher vert. I feel like with that vert and you put up the rebound to like a 60, Anthony Edwards has steal, while Lavine has interior. You get what I'm saying? So it's really preference. So I'm gonna get this build. It's not a bad build, bro. I just wish the defense was better. I'm not really liking the defense. So I'm gonna get this build at 8, bro. Like you got 90 driving dunk and 83 point with an 84 ball handle. Now I wish, just like Anthony Edwards, it's basically the same analysis, bro. I wish they were faster, bro. For being this small, bro, you should be faster, bro. At least minimum you should have 83 excel minimum for being like 6'6" and under. 6'6" and under, minimum 83 speed and excel. But yeah, man, like this build's pretty good, bro. Especially if you customize it, you can get nasty with this build, bro. 8 out of 10. Last build is the white pace god himself, Tyler Herro. He is 6'5", 195, 6'5" wingspan. I think that's some low wingspan, but he does have a 95 close shot, 88 driving layup, 60 driving dunk, 80 mid-range, 87 three-pointer, 79 pass, 85 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, with a 73 perimeter, 46 interior, 40 steal, 42 block, 64 defensive rebound, with an 80 speed, 80 excel, 60 strength, 72 vert, and 93 stamina. Now he is strong, not the fastest thing in the world. He has below average defense. He can grab a rebound. Can't really jump for real though. But he can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble, he can also do layup. Like I said, for being 6'6" and below, you should have higher speed with ball and speed, but it's not terrible. He can shoot like he is a shooting guard. Really get him a bucket. 87 three-pointer, should be sparking out there with the ball handle. Like I said, you should customize his build to get, you know, you should most definitely drop that close shot and try to get faster, try to get more defense. Because honestly, get faster and get more defense, because you don't need to touch shooting. You can probably get up that drive and dunk, put up that defense, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get this build a 7, only because he's kind of slow. The only thing he can really do is maybe dribble a little bit and then shoot. And that close shot, it's kind of high, but he can do a little layup, but he is a little slow for being 6'5", and he doesn't really wow me, only with the shooting. But he's not bad though. He's not terrible though. But out of all these, the top 3 people that you should be looking at, right? Number 1 is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can shoot the lights out that rock. can also play great defense and can also play interior defense. So if you play 2s or 3s, you can also get a body up on that and have 60 defensive rebound to help your center when he's out of position and you're under the paint and someone try to baby you and you're not a baby and you're 220 with 63 strength, you can get that. So this is one of the best template builds, period, bro. Coming in at number 2 is Marcus Smart. I say Marcus Smart because he is a good template two-way build, and this is probably one of the best builds that you can go ahead and hit that customized build, change up some things to make you a real lockdown build. But if you just want to play with this build how it is, you can. You really can, but I highly recommend you customize it. Drop that close shot, and put up that steal, put up the speed, and you're Gucci out there, bro. Drop that close shot, put up the steal and speed, bro, and that's all you need. For real, bro. So that's number 2. So for the number 3 spot, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of close between a couple players. It would be Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, 6'6", 6'11". He can do everything on the court, bro. Yes, he is a little slow, but if you customize him to make it a little bit faster, but he does everything on the court. Play defense, he can slash, he can shoot, he can dribble. You know what I'm saying? Balanced out shooting guard built to be a bucket getter and also play defense on the other end. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good starter template build for you. So I'm gonna give y'all honorable mention. Don't let this Josh Giddey build right here. I know I said Josh Giddey, you know what I'm saying, it's a 7 build, but just let me tell you something. That physicals for a 6'8" is solid, bro. It's great. Like if you go ahead and customize a 6'8" build, those are the type of physicals you would have. And then you see the stats. You can dribble and pass, bro. If you know how to use that build and not just force up shots, not force your paint and actually pass, like this build is top 3. But I put Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown will be more easier to use. I feel like Jaylen Brown would be more easier to use. But wow, this build right here will require more thinking and skill to use. All right, so those are my top 3 builds. It's Klay Thompson, Marcus Smart, and Jaylen Brown, with Josh Giddey being the honor mention. So let me know how y'all think about this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so more people can get these ratings on these builds. And it's been your man Dre Wrld. I'm gonna be dropping the small forwards next, then the power forwards, then the centers, bro. So if you ready for those videos, I probably already have it. If you're watching this, go ahead and check out the channel, hit that subscribe button to not miss out. All right, it's been your man Dre, and I'm out, bro.